Health and wellness is a $1 trillion industry.
Hey, how are you? I'm Magical Jones and welcome to my channel. Magical Jones and Ascending Vibrations. I am here to do a video, very quick, like hopefully under 10 minutes. But those that know me know that I can ramble at times. But hopefully under 10-minute video about the houses in astrology. Okay, I have my notes, so when you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, so more and more people are being drawn to astrology, being drawn to tarot readings, horoscopes. Like back in the day, we were all into horoscopes, but we knew that back in the day, horoscopes did not really resonate with us because they were so, what we call now, general. And it just went it went through, like, horoscopes go through your sign, not your, it'll go through your sun sign. It's supposed to resonate with your sun sign, and not necessarily your moon, but with horoscopes, and I'm rambling, but I'm trying to give an explanation of what the difference is between horoscopes and tarot. And basically it's the same, but when you deal with tarot, you're dealing with I don't know, you know. And I'm not even gonna sit here and lie and make it like I know what the difference is between tarot and astrology. So if you know the difference between, and by the way, how you like this view of me? Like I'm in the same position, the same spot, but the camera, the position of the camera is different. So, and I know you can still hear the little ding 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 sound from the camcorder, and you know that'll be fixed in time. But I like this. I think it's nice. How you like it? Anyway, if you know the difference between tarot readings and horoscope readings, feel free to leave a comment below in my section below, in the comment section below. Okay, so this video is a brief description for those who do not know and want to learn the basics of the houses in astrology, because you have like your sun sign, your moon sign, your Mercury sign, your your rising is actually a house. It's over with the houses, but you have the planets. Okay, so you have the planets and the energies of the planets, and which zodiac sign each planet is in at the time of your birth. But then you have the houses, which is something totally different. So we know that your ascendant sign is the sign of the planet that was, or the zodiac sign is, excuse me, my speaking is a little off. But the ascendant sign is the zodiac sign that was rising, or in the east. Is it east or west? I think it's the east at the time of your birth. Okay, for instance, mine's is Virgo. Okay, mine's is Virgo. So, and the ascendant sign or the rising sign is also known as the first house. When you're dealing with houses, you have 12, just like you have 12 zodiac signs, and you start from Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, and those are the 12 zodiac signs in order, and each zodiac sign represents, or each house actually is supposed to hold that energy of that particular zodiac sign. Okay, so for instance, Aries is first. Aries is about self. Okay, a lot of people feel like Aries are selfish beings, but really what it is, Aries focuses on what it is that they want, just like a baby. Okay, Aries are known as the babies, the infants, the babies of the zodiac sign, because imagine when, you know, a baby, an infant is born, and every time they want something, they cry. It's like they don't have a concept of the outside world. All they know about is their wants and their needs and their desires. Basically, their needs. Okay? So when they need food, they're going to cry. They're going to let you know, I need food. When they need their diaper changed, they're going to let you know, I need my diaper changed. Okay? So Aries, the first house, is all about I am. Okay? I am. It's all about self. Okay? The second house. The second house deals with Taurus. Taurus is about stability, security, material possessions. It's about money, anything tangible that one would want, like material gain, money, taste, hearing, you know, the senses of life, like taste, hearing, sound, sight, touch. Those things are also associated with Venus. So when it comes to the second house, it deals with Taurus. Taurus is a fixed sign, but they're a sign that's all about, and I am a Taurus. Okay, I'm an Aries, Taurus cusp sun, and a Taurus moon, and Taurus Venus. Okay, seems like I gotta let that be known on every video that I make, but you know, at least you know I know what I am or who I am. But I am predominantly Taurus and Aries. So the second house deals with materialism. Okay, the way things look, the way things taste, the way things smell, not to be confused with like shallow lifestyles or anything like that, but it's all about being able to see what it is that you have acquired in life. Okay, Taurus, that's the second house. The third house is Gemini. Gemini is about community. Okay, Gemini is about communication. Okay, Gemini is about siblings, but mostly Gemini is about community, and not just like, oh well, what is your community? things that are closely surrounding you, okay? So it could be work related. It could be your neighborhood or your community where you live at. It could be your religion. Anything that is like closely related is like social. You know what I'm saying? Geminis are very social. Is a very social energy. Geminis are very talkative. Okay. So, for instance, my Jupiter is in Gemini. So Jupiter is related, is a planet that has the energies of expansion and growth, and things like career and all that other type of stuff. So obviously I would do very well with and I would grow because Jupiter is in Gemini, but I would do very well when it comes to communicating and speaking and relating to things that are going on in my community, whether it's my spiritual community, like I said, my family, my neighborhood, just community, period. Also, I have hand down here, but I know that from just analyzing everything, and Virgo is my rising sign, so, and I am Taurus, so I can analyze the hell out of some shit, but overanalyze. But Geminis love to have their hands in multiple things, okay? Whatever this thing is, whatever. I'm not going to say, but it could be anything. It could be any situation. But Geminis like to have their hands in multiple things, okay? Geminis get bored when they don't have anything to do. They have to always be, they're always on the go. Like, if you know a Gemini, then you know that this Gemini is always busy. I have a Gemini friend. Hey, you know who you are. I have a Gemini friend. We hadn't talked in a while. That's just my nature. But she is always on the go. And I always used to tell her, just be like, oh my God, I admire you so much because you always on the go, versus me, Taurus energy. Imagine a cow or a bull just grazing in the field, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that we're not doing anything, it's that we have so much time. Like, we're not in a hurry to do anything, and what we do, we make sure that it's stable and it's secure, okay? We have to make sure that things are in, like, secure, stable. So that is the third house. That's Gemini, okay? So you see where I'm going with this. The fourth house is Cancer. The fourth house is related to what they call your mother, but only because Cancer energies are nurturing. They love to give to those that they love. They love to give, to show that they care about you. Even if they don't even know you, they will give. So the fourth house is the mother. Also, Cancers are known to be related to the moon because they are so emotional, okay? And we know that the moon rules our emotions. And oh, I'm sorry, I had to look at the camera. I was like, oh my God, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, yeah, I'm at 15 minutes. Anyway, but yeah, Cancers are very emotional souls. If you know a Cancer, you know that a Cancer is so loving, nurturing, just all that. But don't cross them. Don't make them feel like you betrayed them in any way, because that's when that low vibrational Cancer comes out. And I'm telling you, them motherfuckers are crazy, okay? Fourth, Cancers, the energies, I mean, and they can't help it. It's like, that's how they express themselves. Like, oh, you want to, I mean, I don't know too much of the difference between the energies of Scorpio when it's, you know, feeling some type of way, and the energies of Cancer when it's feeling some type of way. But I can bet you that you don't want to cross a Cancer when it's feeling some type of way. Okay? Alright, moving on to the 5th house. The 5th house is Leo. Okay? And we know Leos. If you know a Leo, you know that the Leo loves to shine. Okay? The Leo is resonated or related to the sun. Leo is the ego. Leos, they have a lot of confidence, but also this is the house of, you know, having fun. If you know a Leo, you know a Leo loves to party. Like the Leos that I know, like they have this side to them to where like they work, and when they work hard, but when they get ready to have fun, oh boy, do they have fun. They really love to dance. Leos love to dance. They love to shine, to like look good, you know what I'm saying? The attention has to be on them, okay? Also, the 5th house is related to children. I'm not quite sure, and I'm not going to act like I know every single thing, but I'm not quite sure how children and Leo go together. But I know in the tarot, when you get on a certain card, the sun card, you get the little baby, and he's like happy, and he's like sitting on the back of a horse or something like that, and then you have the sun shining. But maybe it is that I'm hearing vitality, that, you know, youthfulness. Also, Leos love their children as well, and this is something that is also related to Libra. But Leos, if you know a Leo that has children, I can bet you that their children come first after them. But Leos love their children. They'll do anything for their children, and they want their children to shine just as much as they do, okay? So maybe that's what it is when it comes to the 5th house and children. Children are very important. Leos love to have children. Well, they love the ideal of children. If they have children, they, you know what I'm saying, children are very important to Leos, okay? Education is related to the 5th house. But I'm pretty sure it's not to be confused with the education or the higher learning that comes with Sagittarius, okay? And that's the 9th house, I believe. Yeah, ninth house. And also duty, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, to me, that duty is related to work. And also they okay, and another thing that going back to the children when it comes to the fifth house, since Leos are just a house up from Cancer, they also have that energy of wanting to nurture people, okay? So it's like everyone is their children, okay? They're like the mother and the father of the zodiac as well. This house is related to parenting as well. So like I was saying, duties. Libras feel obligated to assist and encourage and help the people that they care about, their friends, to achieve a higher level of life, okay? Because you best believe that a Leo is definitely going for a higher level of life, okay? And they feel obligated to assist their friends and their loved ones, you know, on that level. They don't mind. Like, Leos get a rap of being like egotistical and, you know, selfish to a point. Not like Aries selfish, but like selfish to like it's all about them. But I think the reason that Leos are all about them is because they work so hard on themselves, okay? And deep down inside, Leos are not as confident as they come off on the inside, on the outside, okay? Yeah. They need constant reassurance that they the shit, okay? All right, we're gonna move on to the sixth sign, which is Virgo. Is it Virgo? Yeah, Virgo is the sixth sign. The sixth house is related to the sixth house. So if you have a planet in this sixth house, it's related to all these energies that I've been talking about. The sign energies and the house energies are going to mingle together, okay? For instance, like I said, my Virgo, and this is the sixth house, but my Virgo is in the first house. So it would appear to others that I'm very nitpicky. It would appear to others that Virgos, I don't know, like, it's like Virgos are related to healing and health, and Virgos work hard, okay? Like, actually, Virgos are workaholics, and I don't know a sign that works like a Virgo works. Like Taurus, like when we work hard when we work, you know what I'm saying? But a Virgo is going to work anytime, and I bet you they will outwork you. And the thing about it is, a Virgo is not going to complain about the work, because it's like they're like, this is what I do, this is what I'm here for, I'm here to work, so I'm going to work, you know what I'm saying? And then, not to be confused with Capricorn, you know, Capricorns are really not workers, they're bosses, okay? So yeah, sixth house, Virgo. Yeah, I have some things written down and I don't understand, because I wrote this stuff down a while ago, okay? Probably about a year ago or so, because I'm always wanting to learn things, and I'm always like receiving information, and sometimes I'll write things down and I'll just leave it for a while. But what I have related to the sixth house is I have enemy. So however, enemy is related to the sixth house. Disease is also related to the sixth house, and stress. Now, these things sound quite negative, but to kind of justify or kind of like bring that into, I'm sorry, I'm looking because my daughter's bus just pulled up, and you may hear her walk in the door, so please, I'm asking you to excuse me before. But I may pause the video, but I may not. But anyway, because Virgos, oh yeah, and happy birthday Virgos. Today is August the 27th. Actually, my oldest son is a Virgo, and his birthday is tomorrow, August the 28th. But Virgos are very analytical, okay? They're very nitpicky, which may cause them to obtain enemies. Like, people may get the wrong ideal about them because they work so hard. They may not take care of themselves in the correct manner, which may bring stress and disease on. This is just me, you know, like analyzing and getting whatever. Alright, seventh house. We know that the seventh house is the house of Libra. Libra is about balance. Libra is about justice. Libra is about fairness. Libra is also the house of marriage and partnerships. And I'm going to pause right there on partnerships and talk about that, because everything Libra does, it is related around partnerships. Like, I don't know a Libra that can be alone for a long period of time. It's like they always want to have or have to have someone around them. Like, I have a friend that is a Libra. Actually, my father is a Libra. One of my big brothers is a Libra. One of my big sisters is a Libra. And Libras are they chill people. Like, Libras are chill. They're cool. They're funny. You know what I'm saying? But then they have this side to them as well that's like very stern. Okay? They're not mean. They're not stuck up or none of that. But they are very stern. And it's like they really believe in tradition. Like the traditional way that things should go. Okay? Like, and also they're also very picky. That could be because they're a house down from Virgo, but Libras are very particular, mostly about their romantic partners. They are not really that particular about their friends, but they don't call a lot of people their friends, but they always have a lot of people around them. But they're very particular about their romantic partners. They're very particular about their food, because you have to remember, Libras are children of Venus as well, just like Taurus. So they love the arts, they love beauty, they love food, they love sensuality and things that look good and smell good and taste good and feel good. So also, when doing astrology or doing tarot, that's why a lot of people say when relating to love, like whatever sign is in your seventh house, because the seventh house is related to marriage as well. Okay. Alright, going to the 8th house. The 8th house is Scorpio. Okay? Scorpio is my opposite, or my opposing sign. The 8th house is, they say, related to family and joint assets. It's also related to longevity. But just by me knowing, most of the energies of Scorpio, Scorpio is really like the energies of transition, like rebirth, not necessarily death, even though like with the tarot card, the death card is related to Scorpio, but it's about rebirth. It's about things ending, but not just ending, but being born again, like a butterfly. Scorpio's energy is somewhat dark in a sense to where everything around them transitions. It's like their life is all about transition, to the point to where Scorpios find themselves, I'm busy. Scorpios find themselves by themselves a lot, almost like the hermit, almost like Virgo. Not that Virgos are hermits, but in the tarot it's hermit, but also Virgos are introverted. Okay, so Scorpios, they find themselves going within, or being within and staying within. Like a lot of things that go on with them go on within them, and you may never know. They don't talk about the things that go on with them much. Okay, why, I don't know, even though it may have something to do with being a fixed sign and wanting to, or having the need to be able to do things on your own and being independent. Scorpio energy is very fixed. It's about transitioning, not ending like death, but transitioning like death to transition into another dimension. So like I said before, like a butterfly with transition. Okay. 9th house. I'm intrigued by, and I don't know why, I guess because what sign is in my, I think my Neptune is in Scorpio. No, my Uranus is in Scorpio, okay? My Uranus is in Scorpio, so, Scorpio. But Sagittarius. I don't know what's in Sagittarius. But Sagittarius is about higher learning. Sagittarius is about experience. Like overall, it's about experience. It's about traveling to obtain information and knowledge and wisdom. It's about education as well. Like I said, not to be confused with the 5th house education. The 5th house is, what did I say? Leo. But education that's more like spiritual, like occult information, religion, this taboo, almost like learning type stuff. Okay, that's the ninth house. Okay, higher learning in religion, that's what I have down. Teachers, a lot of ninth house energy is related to being a teacher, or drawing, attracting teachers, and also writing as well, as in like being a scripture, or whatever you want to call that stuff that they do. Also, the 10th house is about career. Like I said, the 10th house is Capricorn. Okay, the 10th house is about work, not workers working, but it's about career. It's about making sure that I have a way to feed my family, to take care of my family, to provide for my family. So this house is very important when it comes to what you do for a living, what you will do for a living, that will help you provide for your family. Okay, that'll help you provide for yourself. Something that this house is also a house that may help you along the lines of something that you're naturally gifted in as well. Okay, the 11th house is Aquarius. My mother is Aquarius. I have one of my older sisters, she's Aquarius, and my youngest son is an Aquarius. Okay, we are in the age of Aquarius. This is the age of information. This is social media. This is I don't know why I have emotions house, mothers, but I will say that the Aquariuses that I know, they're not emotional, but they're sensitive. They're very, very sensitive. Like when you walk around them, like when you're around them, it's like you have to be very particular of the things that you say and the things that you do, because they could switch on you in a heartbeat. Aquarius is the energies of being innovative. Aquarius is another fixed sign. You will not find too many Aquariuses trying to follow a trend. Matter of fact, you will find Aquariuses trying to be trendsetters. Okay, these are people that come up with their own ideals and their own way of doing things, and definitely when it comes to matters of socializing. Okay, I also realize that Aquariuses are very artistic. These people are into arts like music, drawing, writing, poetry, music, things of that nature. Maybe even like fashion designing and things like that. Maybe even home interior, decorating homes and stuff like that. They have a knack for things that are creative. They're very, very creative people. All right, and last but not least, we have the 12th house, which is Pisces. Okay, my Mars is in Pisces. My Mars is, I'm not going to say anything that's, I don't want to be like offensive, but I love the energies of Pisces because it's like your imagination. It's like Neptune. Matter of fact, Neptune is the mother or the ruling planet of Pisces. These people are very spiritual, okay? They're very enlightened. They're very intuitive, okay? They're dreamers. Um, but the thing about it is you have to be careful with the 12th house energies because it can, depending on the surrounding energies or whatnot, it can be a bit delusional at times because you have to understand the energies of Neptune and Pisces is, kind of like that, that high type vibe. Like back in the day, like, like my type people, like good vibes, like, okay, like the 70s, like everybody used to smoke weed, druggies, people like that. So yeah, those are the 12 houses that are related to astrology, okay? And you may have to go back and replay, certain houses, and then I will post the link below in the description box on the birth chart. That way you can see, if you have to have the time that you were born in order to know the houses that your planets are in, okay? Or that your signs are in or whatnot. But like I said, the first house is about self. The second house is about possessions and security. That's Taurus. The first house is Aries, about self. Second house, Taurus, about possessions and security. Third house is Gemini, about communications and expressions because they love to talk, okay? Fourth house is Leo. This is childhood. This is family, okay? Mostly everything they do also, just like with Capricorn, is for their family, okay? The fifth house, I'm sorry, let me go back. The fourth house is Cancer. Cancer is childhood, family, mother, nurturing and all that. Fifth house is Leo. That's about fame, romance, fun, hobbies. You know what I'm saying? The sixth house is Virgo. This is the house of health, detail. And when I say detail, I'm talking about that nitpicky type energy, like analyzing things and everything like that. And also, Virgos are mothering in a sense to where I guess it has something to do with the healing energies because Virgos are also known as healers, okay? The seventh house is Libra, which is the house of marriage or partnerships, relationships, okay? The eighth house, Scorpio, that's sex, that's wealth, that's rebirth, remember? That's karma, okay? And that's mystery as well. The ninth house is Sagittarius, that's about travel, it's about culture, that's about experience, okay? The 10th house is Capricorn, that's about your career, your life purpose, it's about your status in life, okay? The 11th house is Aquarius, this is brotherhood, socializing, okay? This is social media, this is innovation, okay? They're very innovative. And the 12th house is Pisces. This is enlightenment and spirituality. All right. So those are the astrology houses and the energies that they hold. Like I said, I will post the link below to give you the website for computing your birth charts. And all you need your birthday, the city that you were born, and the time that you were born. If you want your houses, now if you just want the sun, your moon, Mercury, like all the planets, then your birth date and the place that you were born is enough. But if you want the houses, then you would need the time that you were born. If you don't know, you could put 12 o'clock and it would, but if you know anybody that could know close to around the time, I had to message my mom and ask her, Mama, what time was I born? She told me, and I was like, okay, cool. But I know that nowadays on the birth certificates they have time. When I was born, they didn't have the times on birth certificates. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If I missed anything, or if you want to add on anything, don't do it in a disrespectful way, but just a way to like communicate and add on. Feel free to comment, but please do not leave any disrespectful or negative comments in my section. Alright, that's it. Alright, like I said, thank you for viewing. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment, like I said, share it with your friends, share it on your Facebook page, social media, whatever, and that's it. And I will see you guys later. Like I said, I'm Magical Jones, and this is the astrology houses. Bye bye.